If you go to the government of Israel's website on their view on the lost tribes of Israel and who's from the house of Israel around the world, you'll notice one of the most common names in that report is the Igbo tribe, the Igbo tribe. And these are about 40 or so million people in Nigeria that self-identify as being Jewish. And now there's 60 Orthodox communities in there who have converted and are practicing Judaism. And the leader of the Igbo people, ruling over them, is trying to create an independent Jewish state. And they have a whole Jewish revival going there. It's fascinating, and the government of Israel is loving it, and they're supporting it. And Jewish people are making documentaries about it, and it's like the most exciting thing ever. And it's giving people a lot of like biblical renewal.
I just had a Lyft driver yesterday telling me about all this, and I was kind of like, all right, what? It's all true. What you talking about? It's crazy.
So your Lyft driver was Igbo from Nigeria?
I'm so sure that's what he was saying to me. Yeah, all this stuff. He was saying that he said Israel's been supportive.
So anytime I'm in Israel at like the Western Wall and I see a Igbo man that I could tell because they're wearing Nigerian outfits, I say, are you Jewish? He's like, yeah, how do you know? And I'm like, well, bring it in, give me a hug.
No, that's what he said to me. He picked me up at a Jewish community center. He goes, are you Jewish? And I went, yeah. He goes, this place, is this house of worship, or this is what is this place? And I told him what the JC. It's like, it's a community center. They do events. It's about a building community. They do all sorts of. They take people from all races. I said, yeah. He's like, I am from Nigeria. Igbo. He didn't say he. And when I said Nigerian, he's like, not Nigerian, Igbo. Yeah. Not Nigerian. I am Igbo. I am Jew. And we're trying to do what Israel did. They're supporting us. And he started going on this whole thing.
Yes, because Nigeria is just a name that the British threw onto the amalgamation of a bunch of different tribes there that destabilized the region and led to a genocide and a Holocaust of the Igbo people. Where in the 1960s, millions of them were systematically killed and murdered.
Yeah, he told me about that too, but I was running late. So
it's like, so this is so relevant because we have such a never again Holocaust theme, but these people had it. But what is mind-boggling to me, which I can't imagine why this is not in the news and not spoken about, is that a large chunk, more than a fourth of the transatlantic slave trade came specifically from this one tribe. So how are we not starting to connect dots and being like, wait a minute, so the tribe in Africa that the government of Israel is fascinated with and enamored by is now the blood of those people flowing through the African-American community here, which makes sense to me why they're all being like, we have an Israelite affinity where we're identifying, this is us, we are this. And so I'm like, so yeah, if the DNA of the blood of these people are in them, they have a valid claim to feel and say that. Where it goes wrong then is where spiritual bullies come and hijack that reality into forming cults that create hate, and etc. So those are the people I battle. I'm not battling the reality that you could be from the house of Israel. Because, like I said, the bottle shattered and glass went around the whole world. I'm battling the bullies that are standing in between you and your inheritance, which is the Torah. Because if you really are from the house of Israel, come back towards the Torah. It's perfectly been preserved throughout the exile, which is what guys like Amari Stoudemire did.
Now, listening to Prime Minister Simeon Heper announce this yesterday.
You're welcome to this evening, morning, afternoon, depending on where you're watching from space. Today, we continue from where we stopped last night on the collapse of Nigeria. Nigeria collapse will begin in a few weeks' time. I want everybody to take seriously what I'm saying tonight. The collapse of Nigeria will start in a few weeks' time. The collapse of Nigeria will start from the 31st day of July 2023. Go and mark it. It will be very interesting and very important that some of you who want to keep history start documenting events from the 31st of July 2023. When we say Nigeria will never remain the same is an understatement. I am making it very clear this evening. Our target is to collapse Nigeria starting from the 31st of July. Nothing will save Nigeria. Nigeria is designed to fail. We have had series of prediction, series of prophecy here and there, America predicted Nigeria collapse. It didn't happen. And today, I am very proud of the generation of Biafra that will impunity and the evil entity called Nigeria to a successful end. And the end of Nigeria starts from the 31st of July 2023. I want everybody to write this particular date down. President Kanu said, we will go to this war without anything, and we are going to win. I want everyone here to finish it, that we are here to finish it. Out of this government, today, you should be proud of yourself that you are part of it. I welcome you all this evening, the collapse of Nigeria that will start on the 31st day of July. On the 30th day of July 2023, Biafra will unveil the prototype of the cities of Biafra land. Immediately, the independence of Biafra issue. But we have three main religions. We have the Jewish religion, we have the Christian, and then we have the traditional religion. So these are the three major religions we have in Biafra nation. We have introduced a new denomination, which is the dollar. The dollar is what we're using. The reason why we are not going to use the pounds is that we are cutting off anything British. I want everybody to understand that what we are doing, and America did it. America did exact thing. When America liberated themselves from British, they start changing everything British to their own. So we don't have our own as such, but because dollar is globally accepted currency, we can start with dollar. By the time the Biafra government hit the ground running, we may even decide to change whatever we want. It is going to be a collective decision of the Biafra people to vote which currency they are going to use. But for the beginning, we are taking the dollar, the Biafra dollar, and that's the way it is. But after that, it may change to something else. But I believe it is not going to be pounds. We don't want to have anything to do with the British, considering what they have done to us or against us for many years. So we want to do just like America did, or even more than what America did to them. Official language now, we are going to start using in CBD, but the issue of official language now is something that is going to be a decision of the entire Biafra nation and the Confederation State of Biafra. So it is not something that Simon Ekpa will sit here and tell you this is the official language of Biafra and this is not the official language of Biafra. But what we are going to tell you is that we are going to we'll let the people understand the importance of having our language and the reason why we must invest in our language and make sure that our language become the official language and not any borrowed language. I want to use this opportunity to recognize the presence of Naomi Litvin. Naomi Litvin is our own person, lover of freedom of Biafra, friend of Biafra from Israel. And I want to recognize our presence.